So in this video, we're going to be talking about the moon in Taurus in the 9th house natally. So if you have this placement in your natal chart, then this is the video for you. In a general sense, what the moon indicates is it indicates what it is that we use as a resource to secure ourselves, and also something that we use creatively in order to navigate life and to find security, like I was saying. It also shows emotional stability and what fulfills us emotionally. So it can show our needs and our wants within relationships. And it's more so like a intrinsic need. It's not something that we consciously choose or consciously want to display to other people. It's just more so what we feel intrinsically and what fulfills us. So with the moon in Taurus, what gives you emotional security is resources, because Taurus is the sign of wealth, values, and self-worth, self-esteem. So your security comes from having the resources to do what it is that you want to. As long as you have that, you are quite an emotionally stable person, as indicated by the moon in Taurus. Taurus is the fixed earth sign, and it's very self-sufficient. It's towards the side of the ascendant, so you don't necessarily need anyone else in order to feel secure, or you don't need people to do certain things to help you. You're quite practical, and in fact, other people will tend to come to you for help or ask you for advice. With that being said, the moon is in the 9th house, which is about knowledge, and it's also about travel. It's about expansion, blessings. So in a general sense, since the moon also shows us like our living situation and our home life, one meaning is that you likely may live abroad at some point in your life and like actually live somewhere abroad. Or like you'll have resources somewhere abroad and you'll be using those. Like maybe you have a business in another country that's like creating money and wealth just because of perhaps like there's a advantage for that country or something, a lower tax rate, or just some sort of statistical advantage that you're taking advantage of. The reason why I say statistical or logical is because the natural sign that has the 9th house in Taurus is Virgo, and Virgo is about small details. It's about the fine print, the fine lines between the text, and it's about small wins, small little things. So likely you take the small things out of knowledge as well. So like, for example, if you were to read a book, you're somebody that turns the knowledge into a resource, as indicated by the moon in Taurus, which wherever the moon in Taurus is, it shows the ability to turn that area of life into something practical. So when you read stuff, you're somebody that like basically skims through it and only retains the most important parts, or like the most important variables. And like you consciously do this, maybe subconsciously, but even consciously though, because you take what it is that matters the most and will actually tangibly affect your life, and you keep that. So if you read a newspaper, you keep all the main little statistics or the main numbers or the main points of the article that pertain to your life and that will give you a small advantage or a small win. So you're somebody that turns knowledge into wealth because you have the moon here in the 9th house of knowledge and in the sign of Taurus of wealth or practicality. So when asking somebody to summarize the main points of something, you are one of the greater answerers of that question. Like you're able to summarize things and really get to the core of what matters. So that basically sums up what I wanted to talk about for this placement. Hopefully that resonated and this video wasn't too scattered. If you enjoyed this video or you saw yourself in any way, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. Other than that, for natal chart readings or inquiries, the link is in the description to my Patreon, where I occasionally post content, but more importantly, I do a free natal chart reading for each one of my Patreon subscribers. It is private, of course, and yeah, so that gets sent to you, and if that interests you, definitely check that out. But other than that, I appreciate you guys watching and supporting this channel in any way that you do, and I will see you guys sometime soon in another video. Peace.